Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD5. Let's continue with the Mastery Mode Updated series. I'm actually through the intermediate tracks. I'm gonna be using, as always, all the lab upgrades and the engineer special building, because the track that I'm gonna do now, even though it's an intermediate track, it's pretty easy, you know. It's gonna have only one path, so differently like from Dune Sea and lava fields, only one path. It's gonna be ice flow, and I recommend playing this track in reverse. And the main reason for this is because in reverse you get a chance to place the engineer in a very nice spot and get very good piercing going on, and you know, map control. In this case, for example, the balloons are gonna come out from here and they're gonna exit here. So this spot here is a very nice spot. If you can, you know, get the engineer the closest you can to the right side of this iceberg, the engineer is gonna barely reach this portion of the track. I don't know if you can see it. See this side here, and therefore it's gonna attack the balloons once when they are here, and the nails from here are gonna just continue, you know, in a straight line, and I'm gonna pop. The balloons are gonna be coming out. So this is a very nice spot for good piercing, and still the engineer is here, so you can still attack the balloons when they're gonna turn, so you get good piercing here too, and you defend also you know, this turn until here. So for those reasons, you know, that's a very nice spot. And this track, you can place towers only on top of these blocks of ice, and that is gonna mean that for farms there are only two spots. One is this iceberg and the other one is this one. On the PC version, I think also you can place a farm here, but in the mobile I think you can fit two farms here, one here and one here in the PC version. But in the mobile you can just fit one and one. So only two farms here total. But yeah, let's start. So as you can see here, what I was telling you first, the piercing going on here, you can see the nails popping the balloons at the beginning. You know, the fact that you play the track on normal or reverse is gonna depend mainly on the fact that in which way can you place the engineer in this case, or other towers, in a spot where you can have the maximum piercing possible, you know. So try out the normal way, try out the reverse way, and when you find a good spot, you know, just stick to it and you should be fine. I'm here being careful just to remember to go in first for the balloons here. So I can get good going on. Okay, nice. As always, as I recommend, play with engineer in first and last, so you can get the maximum poppage possible with last, but also trying to pop the balloons when they come too close to exiting from the range of the engineer. You know, yeah. So right here, this is something unusual that I do, but I really recommend this. So you're gonna be using less rod spikes. If you have the farmer to pro, just place the farmer like here. You know, there is a really nice spot on this iceberg. Try to place it very close to the left side. You know, pretty much like there. And place the farmer now, because in this round here, I don't know why, but the yellows are so fast that you can see that I'm missing with the nails. Oh, sad. I couldn't pop that red bloom. But the farmer is gonna, you know, the pro version is gonna send the bananas. It's gonna send the bananas onto the track, and that is gonna improve the the piercing power, because it's going to send the balloons backwards, so the engineer is going to have more time popping them. Okay, here we go, nice. And I should get halfway this round, I should get the 1-0 upgrade. Oh no. Damn. So sad. As you can see here, the bananas come in pretty handy just to distract the balloons. So in that way, you know, you have to use less rope spikes. I only had to use 2, so that's not bad, you know. Just with the 1-0 upgrade, pretty much as always, you're guaranteed to survive for a lot of rounds. So you can just focus on getting the farms. And in this track, because the only available spots are going to be 2, so 2 only farms, I'll try to get them both 3-0. You know, to get the maximum amount of cash possible. And oh, this sentry gun here, yeah, that sentry gun there just didn't make me place the farm here. So sad. So I didn't get the bonus cash from it. But as I was saying, only 2 farms, so try to get them both 3-0, so at least you get more cash, you know, from that. And I'm going to be using, as always, the selling of the 0-0 or 1-0 farm to get the other one 2-0, because you get 1 bunch of banana more with a 2-0 farm than with 1-0 with 1-2-0 farms, that instead of just 1-2 1-0 farms. Yeah, it's pretty much like a just be careful about the balloons, you know, when too many balloons start coming close to the end, just slow down, and if you need, use rope spikes. I was so sad. 20 cash here, short from getting the 2-0 farm 1 round earlier. Yeah. All right. This round is just a camo, so I'm gonna just use 1 rope spike. And at this point, you should be able to place a village. And this village placement is gonna be very, very important, because now, you know, you can sell the farmer. You have to place the village in that perfect spot so you can get both of the farms under its range, you know, and it's gonna be cost reduced, see? But also try to get the village as close as you can to this right side, because I'm gonna be placing, you know, you're gonna be placing the towers around these 2 icebergs, and therefore having the towers under the range of a village is gonna decrease the cost of the upgrades. And after you place the village, just place back the farmer, you know. It doesn't really matter the spot of the farmer. The important thing is just having the village placed in a good spot. Okay, this run here could be tricky, so I'm gonna just prepare rope spikes here. I don't want to place any of the towers before I can get at least 1 3-0 farm. So I'll just wait here a bit. Okay, nice. The bananas distracted the balloons, so I had no trouble popping them. So until round 30, everything is fine, because you know, the amount of balloons is pretty easy to deal with. The problem is gonna be around 31. So let's see. All right. So 30 easy, just a 4, no, a bit more, but only zebras, so that's not a big deal. And this is the round where I recommend not getting a ninja. Like, you know, I normally get a ninja before this round, but for this specific track, I recommend not getting it. Try to pop all the balloons with only the engineer and the sentry guns. And with the help of the farmer, you should be able to, only probably using just one raw spike, like in that case. But you should really be able to pop all the balloons, and also getting some extra cash because of the destruction proc. You know, the balloons regrow and therefore they multiply. But here we go. So after you get the 2 farms 3-0, now it's time to start placing, you know, other towers. In this case, for example, it's going to be a ninja. And the ninja, you know, if you place it in this side of the map, it should be under the range of the village. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Okay, let's get it, where? Okay, here we go. Increase first the village, so 1-0 village, and then start upgrading the ninja, you know, to 1. And now it's pretty much just upgrading the ninja and the engineer for run 35. The 1-3 engineer, very, very good, with the super attack speed from the sentry guns. And, you know, try to earn as much cash as you can. So that's why I recommend getting first the 2 3-0 farms. So in that way you have already set up all the farms to the maximum. You can't upgrade them anymore. Remember, for run 37 here, the camo leads at the end, so I only place apprentice 02 on strong, so it's gonna focus only the leads, and it's gonna pop these 7 camo leads with the help, of course, of the ninja. Okay. Afterwards, just sell it, you know, get the ninja for 2, pretty much as always. Get the village 1-1. Get a bomb. You know, 3-0 bomb should be good. And now is the deal. So where to place the balloon shippers? You can't place the balloon shippers in range of the village because of how far away is the village from the very beginning of the track. See, that is very far away. So I recommend here, even though the balloon shippers are gonna cost more, because if you get the engineer special building, automatically the cost of the balloon shippers and their upgrades are gonna be increased by 5%. Is the downwards of getting the engineer special building, you know. But it doesn't matter. Just place the engineer, the balloon shippers, sorry, in this iceberg, because that iceberg is gonna be the best spot for the balloon shippers. Because once you get the upgrades, even though they aren't in a range of a village, once you get the upgrades, these balloon shippers are gonna be in range for the start sucking the mobs, like from here. So very further away, they're gonna drag the mobs, they're gonna speed them back. So in the transition of when the balloons are speeded back onto the track, they're gonna be attacked by the ninja and the bomb and the, you know, the engineer. So they're gonna get damaged, but they're gonna come back to the spot from where they were sucked in. So, you know, in this case, this strategy is gonna allow me to get a ton more of time to pop the balloons, just by getting the bloon chippers there very close to the beginning of the track. And you know, that's why I think this is the best way to go with the bloon chippers, you know, and the towers. So you get the bloon chippers placed in a spot where they can drag the balloons close to the towers so you can damage them, but then the balloons are gonna get speeded back from where they were sucked in, and yeah, everything becomes easier. And just here before run 43, remember to get the village to 1, otherwise you're not gonna survive run 43. And in this case, do not get the glue gunner 2-2 for run 43, but get the bloon chipper 0-2. Actually start upgrading the bloon chipper, you know, as much as you can from the cash that you get. And when the mobs comes out, just go slow. And the ninja should be able to deal with the 7 mobs around 43. And you should be able to distract them, to proc distraction on the ceramics after you pop the mob layer. And yeah, that's easy. Pretty much as always, use around 44 and 45 to farm up and to get enough cash to get the bloon chipper 4-2. It doesn't matter right now the glue gunner in this case, but it's gonna be important for later on. But right now it's just important to get the bloon chipper 4-2. And remember, because the bloon chipper is not gonna be inside the range of a village, the cost is gonna be a lot more. As you can see here, 5.6k. You know, normally if you have it under the range of a village, it is 5.1. So is a lot of cash. But after you get the bloon chipper here 4-2, I think is where you start seeing the good thing about this strategy. You know, getting the mobs, destroying them. As you can see here, the ninja and the bomb attack the 4 mobs, the 4 ceramics that come out of the mobs pretty just once, but they attack them, so they proc some damage and some, you know, maybe they proc distraction and so on. And then the balloons, the ceramics come back from where they were sucked in, so from here, you know. And yeah, that's it. So I think this is the best way to approach this track in reverse. And you should have no big deal, you know, dealing with the balloons in this way. I'm just trying here to place another bloon chipper. Okay, I didn't quite found the spot. Okay, after here, just get the glue gunner 2-2. And after this, now I'm gonna do another thing that I don't do often. That's gonna be getting a nice tower here. A 2-3 ice tower there is gonna be key to surviving round 49. And also, you know, around 50, around 51, until I can get the other bloon chipper. So I don't know if I'm gonna get enough cash here. This is pretty weird, so I think I'll have to let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell the other bloon chipper. And with a 2-3 ice tower there, in this pretty nice U-turn, you know, you should be able to deal with the mobs around 49. And with the mobs and BFBs in all the next rounds. Just be careful about not leaving just one bloon chipper, you know, but placing more and more. Also, upgrading first the second path, so getting the bloon chipper first 0-2 and then upgrading the first path. That is very important to get the range increase first, so the bloon chipper can start sucking the balloons from further away. As you can see, the glue gunner doing its job there, proccing the shards, very nice spot there, because the balloons come really close to each other in this U-turn, and that is where the ice tower, you know, shines, the 2-3 ice tower. Once you get enough cash, just get the other balloon chipper, you know, for 2. And with this very setup, if you get also actually, without getting anything else, you should be able to survive round 54, just because of how good this spot is for the 2-3 ice tower. 2 balloon chippers, you know, are good. In this case, they are enough because of how they're placed compared to where the balloons come. So that's why, you know, even this round 54, that normally is a pretty hard round, becomes a lot easier with the balloon chipper and the 2-3 ice tower combination. And as you can see there, no balloon passing the turn there, and yeah, it's pretty much done. And it's pretty important not to get, you know, like for example the bomb upgraded or the glue gunner upgraded, because you want to save as much cash as you can to get now in round 55 the first factory. It's going to be very important. And after the factory you can start upgrading. You know, if you want the bomb, I normally get the bomb first, so I have more CC stun, no stunning the ceramics, so I give more time for the ninja, for the ice tower, for the balloon chippers. Now it's just get another you should be able to, if there aren't these sentry guns here, you should be able to get a farm here again where the spot where there was the other one, you know. Just get another one 2-0, leave it there, upgrade the village to 2. And now in this, until round 59, it's just a matter of farming. Alright, farm. Don't spend the cash on getting more balloon chippers or other towers, because you don't really need that. The 2 balloon chippers there are more than enough. And now you should have also the bomb for 2. You should have the glue gunner 3-2. Therefore a lot more of towers that can, you know, provide you with good piercing and good control of the map. And yeah, just farm, and don't upgrade the 2-0 farm, because after the end of the round 59 you're gonna be selling the 2-0 farm, and you're gonna be getting an ace. Remember, always for round 63 you must have a 4-0 ace, or in combination you have to get a 3-2 ice tower and a 2-3 ice tower, because of the fact that in round 63 the mob rushes are just gonna kill you with the amount of not mobs themselves, but the amount of ceramics are gonna kill you. So if you don't wanna have any trouble, just get an ace, in this case like that. After getting the ace, getting the 2-3 balloon chipper, 2-3 village, sorry. Now with the 4-0 ace, you should start feeling a lot more confident, pretty much as always. You know, when you get a good a heavy damage tower that has unlimited range, you start feeling more relaxed about the gameplay. And after the 2-3 upgrade for the village, as you can see now the village range is a bit bigger, so I recommend trying to place another farm here. You should be able to find a spot for a farm if you search for it carefully, you know. But if you can't, it doesn't matter, just place another farm, because you're gonna be needing Actually, here it's pretty weird that I can't place it. Those are the mob rushes. As you can see here, the Spectre just demolished them. Okay, I'm gonna try sell the glue gunner. Maybe it's that doesn't allow me to get the farm here. It's pretty weird. Pretty weird. Maybe I placed the ace badly. Yeah. I can't get this farm in range of the village. That's so sad. So I'll have just to place a village here to 1, I guess. And yeah, I don't know why this game works like this, but whatever. So all I'm doing now is because I don't know why, but if you get, for example, a 2-3 village with a certain amount of range, you know, and you get another village and you get 1-0, so you can upgrade the range of this village. If you don't sell the 2-3 village and replace it, the range is not gonna get increased. I don't know why, you know, the game works like this, but it is what it is. And now I'm gonna just replace the glue gunner here where it was. And what else do I need to upgrade here? I think nothing, right? Yeah. All right. A bit of confusion there, maybe, but yeah, some bugs about the game that I think is what defined the game itself. And when you can, you know, start the round and get the last factory, I prefer getting the farms under the range of a village, because in that way the cost, you know, is reduced. And especially when you get really expensive upgrades, the 5% reduced cost given by the village is gonna be so much, and it's gonna be so worth it. All right, so yeah, you know, after round 65, that should be this round here, I just recommend placing another balloon shipper, you know, in this iceberg, pretty much for the same reason as the other two, to get to place these balloon shippers close to the beginning of the track, so they can proc they can start sucking in the mobs from further away. And after this, it's just now, you know, because this track has only one path, why not? Let's get a temple here. And even though, you know, there aren't really good spots for the temple, because you know, the best spot for the temple should be like this one here, so that you get good piercing in this direction. But also this spot here is not so bad, because you get also piercing in this way here, at least at the beginning. So I said, why not, you know? Man, these Centrigons always spawning. And yeah, here we go. So this is gonna be the super monkey that I'm gonna build as a temple. And it's just, you know, now a matter of getting enough cash to get the temple. Of course, there are some towers that I'm not gonna be needing to use to sacrifice. For example, the 3 balloon shippers, the ninja, the engineer, the factory itself. Are towers that I don't need to okay, I can sell now this. Yeah, I don't need to upgrade. I mean, I don't need to get sacrificed, so I can sell, so I can get cash back, and that of course is better. So now I'm gonna go pretty much like this, without getting any other trouble than any other tower than a 2-3 ice tower here, 2-3 bomb tower. I'm gonna just farm up, you know, because the only farm that is in range of this village is this one, the only factory. So I wanna sell this factory. I wanna get, you know, like the other Sangat here, some other sacrifices there, selling the ninja, the engineer, and so on. So I can get, you know, the cash that I need to. In this case, every Bloom Chipper is gonna give me 9.8 cash if I sell it. So roughly like 10k cash. So it's 30k cash from the 3 Bloom Chippers. Let's say 29k. Then the ninja is gonna give me 5.7. So it's gonna mean that 35k. The engineer 3k, so 38k. This farm is gonna give me 26k, so 64k. Alright, so 64. The temple upgrade is gonna cost 1.8, but I mean 108k, but I need still to get some sacrifices going, so I may farm until I have like 70k cash, and then I'm gonna get the temple, something like that. I can also sell this ace if I need to, and then I can replace it back again. 23.8. Okay, just some maths to find out, you know, the best. How much do I need to get? So I probably gonna go until around 78 without getting anything else, and then I'll just stop and get to the temple. Yeah, the ice tower probably now is gonna proc one of those ice shards proc that are gonna freeze the whole game. Maybe? Oh no, maybe not. Better. Okay, this is round 78, so after this round I'm gonna just pause a bit and get everything I need for the temple. Now it's gonna be a temple for just the last 7 rounds. So for round 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, and 85. But you know, it's better in this way, so I can already keep this ace. Yeah, that is one of those ice shards proc that make the game lag a lot. Okay, this round should be over now. Yeah. Okay, so 3 Bloom Chippers. The first thing I'm gonna sell, then the engineer, the ninja, the farm. Alright, so now I need to get the other Sangha. Then I need to get, actually this glue gunner here is outside the range of the Bloom Chipper, the super monkey, so it's not gonna get sacrificed, so I need to replace it back like here. Yeah, here we go. So 3-2 and 2-3. So I have bomb. I need the ice tower, a 3-2 ice tower, so I'm gonna probably place it here. Okay, then I need the apprentices, 1 and 2. All right, 2-3-2 and 3-2-3 and 3-2. So I got glue gunners, ice towers, bombs, village, and super monkey, and apprentices. Okay, I got everything that I need to. 93.8. So I guess I'm gonna just sell this factory here. Let's get the temple. Let's sell this. Let's get back a village to 1. Temple on last 4-2. Yeah, that's it. So as you can see here, the only bad thing is because this track is very wide and big, you know, the temple is not gonna get close enough, so that is gonna start attacking the balloons from the very beginning. But that's why, you know, I left an ace. So the ace is gonna do that. It's gonna start attacking the oh my gods or the balloons before, from the very beginning. But you know, normally a temple and an ace, a 4-0 ace are enough to survive around 84, especially. And I may get also enough cash to get another ace somewhere in that top left iceberg. For round 84, let's see. So I can get another ace here. Yeah. Under the range of this 2-1 village. Oh, I got it outside. Okay, this is inside. Yeah, I should be enough cash. Yeah, here we go. So 2 4-0 aces helping the temple, doing its job. I think they're not attacking these camo balloons because they don't have camo detection, I guess, because of the village that was only 2-1. Alright, but this should be more than enough for round 84. I leave the temple on last because of the, you know, the procs of this, the explosion from the missile and from the ice missile from the temple is gonna have such a big range of explosion that even though the temple, you know, is the beam of the temple is here and some balloons are here, the explosion here is gonna still damage the balloons there. And plus I got the 2 aces, so for all those reasons, you know, that's why I leave the temple on last, to get always good piercing going with the beam especially. And yeah, that should be it for round 84. And of course round 85 pretty easy, only 5 oh my god. So as you can see, guys, just knowing, you know, the track, if it's better to play it on normal and reverse to get more piercing with engineer, changes a lot the strategy, because you can get farms early, you know, you can survive some specific rounds, and yeah, that's it. So this is yet another track. Hope you enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.